Like so many of you, Betsy and I have been watching the coverage pretty much non-stop of the events in Newtown over the past few days and trying to understand how and why something like this would happen, and I'm sure we're not alone. And I really appreciated the honesty of my wife yesterday when she said that she's struggling not to hate the shooter who's caused such grief and pain in so many families. And I'm sure that's just one of the emotions that all of us have had to work through over the past few days. But I wonder if we were really to be honest, if we would also say that we're struggling with being angry at God too. I mean, why would He allow this to happen? What good, if any, can come from it? You see, if we really believe that God is sovereign and that He is in control of everything, then we also have to believe that He allowed this tragedy to happen. And frankly, that's just something that I believe many of us are struggling with even today. That truth in itself has shook and even challenged our faith. But a faith that is not tested isn't really faith at all. You know, I can say that I believe that this chair that I'm sitting on will hold me, but until I actually sit on it, I haven't placed my faith in anything. And so it is with our faith in God. We can say that we believe that God is in control, but until we are faced with the difficult reality of that truth and completely trust His ways and trust His heart, the faith we proclaim to have is really meaningless. Oswald Chambers reminds us this morning that it is only a faithful person who truly believes that God sovereignly controls his circumstances. We take our circumstances for granted, saying God is in control, but not really believing it. We act as if the things that happen were completely controlled by people. To be faithful in every circumstance means that we have only one loyalty or object of our faith, and that is the Lord Jesus Christ. If we will just learn to worship God, even during the difficult circumstances, He will change them for the better very quickly, if He so chooses. Well, many of us aren't dealing with the difficulties that so many are going through right now in Newtown. Some of us, though, are dealing with the loss of a loved one this Christmas, and that hurt is just as real. So what do? Well, we ask God to increase our faith to believe that He will cause something good to come out of every difficult situation that we may find ourselves in this Christmas. And let's learn to worship Him during this time and believe that He will change our circumstances for the better. And let's also believe that He'll do it